course, my next company is Crystal Age Technology Screens. I got to do a bunch of gaming demonstrations on the new Black Series Fusion Gamer. Due to the fact that this screen is going to be coated over today with a new Black Series Edition screen paint. Let me get it charged in here somewhere. So before we get down to that nitty gritty, I need to go to a few things around the house real quick. So we can get that taken care of. Yeah, keep accepted lady. All right, you got water, you got food, you got everything, right? You good? You're good, right? Okay. Good to go, good to go, good to go, good to go. Oh, man. Wait, man, come on here yet? You there yet? I haven't seen Francis in a while. Francis is probably with family. Man, I need a extension cord. This thing is straight across my screen. Taco de Mario with the stereo. I gotta figure out when that black ties, what's it called? Black ties, oh man. I think of Warhammer. And then the new, well, that's coming out until February. The new Dead Island. Oh, I can't wait for that. That is going to be so much fun. I can't wait for that. That's going to be awesome. I got a few of my customers who have, if it's available, if I can get one, if it's available, I'm trying to get myself a PS2. Sorry, PS2. I didn't say PS2 people, PS5. Trying to get one. So, if it's available, I'll get one. If I had to pay $1,500, I'm gonna pick one up because I want one anyway. I used to have an all. When I picked the PS5 and PS system, I used to have all of them. But let's see what happens if the prices drop. Because I want my setup when I get the other place. I want the P2. I want 150-inch Elite HD screen with my my new technology here on it. Some nice speakers set up. I hope this place up real nice. And I do want my PS4 and PS5 and gaming PC. So that I definitely want my setup with my giant sectional sofa. I can't wait to get that. So we're going to start on this, but first I got to do a couple gaming demonstrations from this. I need to do RetroPie on here. I do a couple other gaming systems, some other applications. So we can have that load to the website. And then this screen is going to be coated over today. Oh no, we got to be outside with this too. So we got to be outside with this. We'll get those done. And then later on tonight, we're going to coat it over with the new Black Series, the theater version of it, to show that off. Upstairs, we already have the invisible version upstairs. When he comes up, we'll come up. We have to come up. Sorry about that. Just getting some things back here in order before we can go and get that started. You can see me. All right, that's good. Alright, so we're there. It's all taken care of. It's all cleaned up back there. Can't have the mess behind me. That'll drive me crazy. If you got a computer, check this game out on Steam. It's fantastic. Allows you to destroy the entire world to a certain degree. I don't like when you get like, it's not really open world, but it's pretty cool though. It's a nice game. But I don't like games where they tell you can destroy everything and you literally cannot destroy everything. This game literally can destroy everything. And it's pretty fun. It's like $1. It's about $1. So that's what I picked it up for. What your area always looks a big mess. Around. You weirdo. You weirdo. Now, yesterday, we were doing a demonstration. We got to do that again for the ultra short throw on the Invisible Black Series. As I said before, we had to get rid of that video because customer popped up in a live stream. We can't have that. Now we had a couple customers. Thank you for your patience. I'm waiting for your orders. You're going to be taken care of. We got you already set up and ready to go. You're going to be shipping out today. You will be getting tracking numbers today. So my back area is cleaned up a little better back there. That's nicely. And we're going to check out this game called Saving the World. Okay. Check my speakers back there too. I want to get outside also too on the 250. We need to be on that. Hey, buddy. I don't want to have to be a crazy man. Crazy man. Crazy man down. All right. Guess I'll figure that one out later on. Don't know where they're at. Where are the freaking whatchamacallits at? Seriously. I never track of my stuff. Let's trash. Let's see down here. All right, whatever. So at one point, I really think my cat took up my socks. So, this game is pretty cool, but hardest level where it's freaking the rainforest. Oh, that's a freaking nightmare to get off of. But once you get off of it, you're going to unlock all your levels. I think we're in the Caribbean right now, and I can see trees. But these are not in the dark, because, man, that is a flame. We get rid of everything because I couldn't see anything in the freaking dark. Oh, I forgot. We got another project coming out, and I already forgot about it. So, the invisible technology, we have a huge window right behind the screen here. I have to pull down the material, lift it up a little bit, so we can roll it up and roll it down, because I need to put a window display in there, so that way I can go outside and see how the invisible technology is reacting. So that we're going to have to do today, too. I'll be building that off camera. I don't even know. That meditate for that. This is why I have to catch myself from time to time going in on these people to basically remember that I got things to do, because I can spend an entire day going through this stuff without showing you at the end of the day what they're doing wrong. But we have to get back. We got things to do. All right, I want to check out this this game right here we're doing. No, we're not leaving. We're staying. Speed up. Yeah. Oh, we don't even. Where's the freaking soundboard? Speakers? That's not it. It's probably upstairs. we got our stuff. Oh, there it is. It's right over there. Can you see it? It's right there. In the bottom there. I got you. All right. You're right here. There we go. Okay. Ah!
Congratulations! Peak oil achieved. Ready for destruction? Get up!
Want to move? I'm going to move. Okay, so it's not here to destroy. There's nothing on it. Am I ready? Oh, we're going to move. Well, that's not good. What the heck?
Ready for some chaos? Get up!
All right, so can't do it that way. Careful, 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 careful. All right. Ah, so this is going to be a headache. All right, can I go to level select?
Are you ready? Get up!
All right. I need to go to level select on that one. Yeah, it's going to be a freaking nightmare trying to get the level select to pop up. All right, be nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Destroy the World. Use your map. Nuclear! Are you see ya.
Thank you.
Captain Titus, come in. Damn orcs shot me off course. I've had no word from Leandros, but I'm picking up Box chatter from Imperial Guard forces on the ground.
I scarcely thought it could be left alive. But they're still fighting.
Heading toward the front lines now.
I will meet you there.
Remain calm. Evacuate in orderly fashion. Public disturbances not be tolerated. Access authorized. The Emperor be with you, Space Marine.
I'm gonna smash out.
Right, give me a second. Oh.
The humans all alone!
Captain!
Destroy them!
Codex Astartes warns against using jump packs to leap blindly into enemy fire, and for good reason.
For days as the novice behind you. Why do you still interpret the Codex so narrowly?
I looked at its rules for guidance.
We all do. But there are also benefits to thinking for yourself.
Enemy sighted!
Sedona's picked up local Imperial Guard communications. They survived under the shadow of that gun. I want to know how. Keep firing! Keep firing! You have saved us. Rise, Guardsman. You saved yourself. We thought you did.
We would be, my lord, if not for the lieutenant.
Where will we find this lieutenant?
At the front lines. Follow the trench network to the lieutenant's command bunker.
Carry on, Guardsman. We rendezvous with Sedona's. Then we find this lieutenant. We need updated intel on the gun battle.
Through here, my lords. Head out the upper level and continue through the plaza. The bunker is beyond that.
Remarkable. A few hundred against 1 million orcs. A good fight on.
Only a dead.
No. Get off! My legs. I can't feel my legs.
I got to see a space marine.
Watch out, those who follow.
Captain, I'm in position at a broken monument near the guard lines.
Orders must be met. Despite taking in fashion, the liberty is the front.
Sergeant, I see you found something to keep you busy.
Worry not, Captain. I've saved some orcs for you. The orcs have got that gun well defended, no mistake. A typical orc behavior would be to dismantle or destroy the gun.
And certainly not use it to keep our forces at bay. There's a strategy behind it. Their leader is no fool.
This day is getting interesting.
I may have encountered the orc during our jump to the surface.
That was the orc ship I saw crash near here, I take it. Did he survive?
If the horde hasn't turned on itself, it's still under his control.
Let me see. Go on to. Oh, chain gun? Yeah, we definitely want this sucker. Yeah, take it. Grabbing it. Oh, that's it right there.
Target that squid!
Space Marines, thank you. Before we're done for.
Where is your commander, Guardian?
Inside, but the door is sealed.
Leave them and let us through. Imperial Guard, we are Ultramarines. Open this door.
Space Marines.
I forgot how big this game was. Fantastic for portrait mode. Oh!
is a real B&H customer story about Fred Smith here, turning lemons to lemonade. Fred, tell us your
Now, somebody let me eat something. Who's in the chat? Somebody brought up something about SL screens. We done that already, 2015. Been there, you're late. But I do like the effort to try to bring up technology we've never tested before. We tested everything. And I got documents on screen innovation, so we've been there, we've done that. What? Nice effort though, to do that much. So, let me give you naysayers a bit of an understanding of where our technology is at now. See this Black Series technology we have here? This stuff is so freaking advanced that I can open up a chat room every day. You have nothing to say. You have no way to back your products up. From what I've seen from your demonstrations, y'all don't back anything up. Y'all can't even do a simple basic test of house paint and pass. And with me knowing this already, with me knowing the mountains of council orders and even committing fraud to keep your products from coming here, there's nothing you can say in that form site but just give insults. And when I see nothing but insults, when I'm asking basic questions and I'm getting nothing but insults back, you have clearly just told me at the end of the day, you have nothing. That's what I see. I don't get upset and I don't get angry because of the insults. I see nothing. I see no, you don't have any way to back anything up. So somebody put in their mention SL screens. We've done SL screens. We've done just about every screen you could possibly think of. So we really don't see, when I come and I see people giving up insults and carrying on and acting up, for us, it's just basically the only way they know how to defend themselves. They can't back their products, so that's all they have left. And that's what we see. So it doesn't bother me when you carry on like that. It just shows me at the end of the day that you have nothing left. That's all. I just put that out there. And the technology is still only 10% done.
Feels weird. Picking it up. The legacy of that shield is come.
York City to tell you some big news. This year, there are 4 amazing new iPhones. I'm going to tell you about them and help you understand the differences between them. There's iPhone 14 and iPhone 14 Plus, which you'll notice this year are available in 2 amazing sizes, big and bigger. iPhone 14 Plus has the same size 6.7-inch display. Got our favorites. Chicken McNuggets.
Let me guess, a Big Mac?
What's that?
Where's my Big Nugget, Dad?
What we doing?
I can literally see it.
Buy one favorite like 10-piece McNuggets and get another for just $1. Right now at McDonald's.
All right, so we have to start getting ready to go with this demonstration for tonight for that invisible technology. I'm going to put in a display here in the window, and that way I can put a projector here, punch the image right through there, and go out back. I should be see a crystal clear image that'll give me a 100% reassurance that it's going to work. Because I can't basically, people I'm dealing with in the day don't want talk, they want action. So we're going to come back in. We're going to build a nice little frame window, stick it in there, put the material behind the back of it, and then do some advertising tonight. So I'm going to let this play a little bit more while I get ready to get prepped for the next video. Let's see. It's nice animals in there. Let's see. That's done. That's finished. I gotta find it in the photos down there. I know some people feel that I'm being a little bit too rude. Let me explain something to you, people. You don't accept money from people unless you can back your products, okay? That's the way it should be, and that's the way it always should be. And no one should ever have to tell you to do tests. You should do them automatically. Like right now, the display I'm building for the window, I'm doing that because I need to see if the product works through a window. So I just can't walk into a storefront and say, hey, this will work through a window without ever testing it. No, that scares the crap out of me. I gotta know. So, you know, they should be doing these tests. Go on the right, they brag the most. I'm the best of the best. No. I'm the king to no. Back your stuff before you start to put all that nonsense first. You want to bring up suggestions about SL screens? You've never tested against SL screens. You haven't tested against any screens we do at the end of the day. First, pass that. Pace yourself first. Pass the house paint first, and then worry about certifieds later on. You're not even in that category right now. So, gotta get your test in there first. Get your product tested. Because I'm looking to get this stuff certified. And in order to get a certified screen, you literally have to back up everything that the screen is designed to do. And if you can't pass basic house paint, there's a problem. Houston, we got a problem. Should be fast. I understand, I'm not trying to be rude here, but if you call yourself being a professional at the end of the day, you don't meet questions with emojis and insults. You show hardcore evidence that your product functions. That's what you do. It doesn't help you in that way. You think you're being funny, it doesn't help you. If I ask you questions about your product, you don't answer back with emojis and freaking nasty comments. What do you like? You're a grown man. Act like that at the end of the day. That's your business. Act like it's a business at the end of the day. If I ask you questions, then you reply back. That's what you do. And if you can't reply back on it and you feel that you haven't reached that yet, then you test your products and make sure they work so you can come back with something. But don't answer me with emojis and stuff at the end of the day. That's why I don't read your comments. That's it. Move on. No time for that nonsense. When I talk to other companies, they'll respond back to me with emojis and insults. Either it is or it isn't. It's one or the other. You don't lie about it. When you say that background comes up black, matches. Not supposed to be gray. Not supposed to come up black. Are you in your cave? In your cave? Box outside? I'll take one of your box in your box outside. Every once in a while, open up the mic, I give him a chance to talk, explain, discuss. I can't get it out of him. Come back with emojis. Come on now. That's why I didn't block none of y'all. I didn't remove y'all from the room. Didn't block you. None of y'all were blocked. Your comments will stay right there for everybody to see. Because I want people to see at the end of the day how you respond back to serious questioning, how you react. So whatever nonsense you put there, it's going to stay there for everybody to read. There you go. Oh, and real quick, so y'all know this. The person who's posting the pornography to the site, Jamie, we know that's you already from the door. We already know it's you. But anyway, we can see you have a problem. Leave it at that. Don't stay there. I don't care. Don't bother me. When I told you my 150-inch screen was hanging up there by screws, yeah, that's it. That thing lays so flat, I can run my ultra short throw off of it. 4 screws, that's it. Take it down, be done with it. And put this on pause.
People today, they could spend half their lives over 50. That's a lot of living. So it helps to have a wise friend and fierce defender in your corner. A friend like AARP. So your health lives longer.
This is just slow-mo karate?
Just slow-mo karate. Your money lives longer.
See how black the background is? This is what they fail to do in their demonstrations. Can't express that enough. See how black the background is? That's what you're supposed to be seeing. That's what they're trying to do in the demonstration. You can't, if your product is not ambient light rejection, especially if it's that gray color, you can't pull off a contrast level. That's virtually impossible. The screen's not going to come up correctly. It's going to come up gray. But you're trying to tell people that your product actually pulls a black level. It doesn't pull anything at all, period. It does the same thing that house paint does. House paint can't pick up a black level. It's a shame you sit there and you lie to people all day, man. This is how black level is supposed to pull up. See how it matches everything in the environment? That's why when I was in the room, I didn't snap or carry on. I didn't do any of that stuff. Nice and calm, explain it to you. And they don't get it through their heads. They really think that they're telling people they're seeing a contrast level. In that video, your screen was the same color as your gray couch, even your skateboard. No, you're supposed to show, anytime you show an OLED demonstration off, that background has to be 100% black. See how beautiful the colors pop? In order to do that, that screen has to have a white level in it to generate that. I'll take any black surface, it won't even pull. Those contracts, if you want to get noticed on that level, you're going to have to back your products up. You got to have those results. You don't get those results by cutting corners. You get those results by busting your butt and working hard. This is why we give them a basic, simple challenge. They can't complete that challenge. There's something wrong. To this, just simply just come out and say, look, you need to do this test. And you need to do them. It's very important. Now, as I'm talking about doing tests, see that window over there? I'm talking to Mr. Jamie. See that window? I'm going downstairs, I'm cutting lumber right now to get ready to do a demonstration, to stick a screen in there, to set up a projector, to push an image to the other end, so I can have a 100% reinsurance that it's going to work. And if it doesn't, if it fails, then that means I need to go back and fix it. And that's something you fail to do with your products. sit back and ridicule me all you want. But I want to be the one out there with the storefronts. I'll be the one out there with the contracts, going on big vacations, going on business meetings. That'll be me at the end of the day. And you can see all the hatred you want, it doesn't affect me. My product's tested. I'm good. I'm ready to go to the next level. You can't go yet. You gotta test your products. Because out there, people question your work. I have to walk into an establishment, pull out a screen, paint it in, bone white, hit it with a projector, and get that thing to perform in a 48 environment. And then I gotta show that it can outperform a certified, it can outperform gray screens, it can outperform white screens. The same stuff I do here, I gotta do it in front of other people. Do you have that kind of confidence in the day? If you don't have that, then you need to work on your stuff. I do that all day long. I paint screens on camera live. I do it in every batch number. I do it in every test. So I can walk in front of a crowded room with a bunch of people, paint that screen, and do the same thing I do. Been doing it every single day. I can back my work. If you got these pretend environments, these pretend demonstrations, it's not going to work. Anybody's thinking about getting into the field of this? Don't follow what he does. Don't do that. Test your stuff. Make sure it works. And there to say SL screens. Please. Give me a break. 2015. Been there, done that already. Las Vegas compared to everybody else. I didn't look that up. That's an interesting topic. Now you see that black background? You see how I can bring that image up and it just say Sony? We do that in the 5.6, it's better because you can actually go back and that all that disappears. Gray screens can't do this. Even though we have the 2.0, it pulls up amazing contrast level, it doesn't pull black.
John Fetterman's proud of releasing a record number.
No, I'm not doing that today. What do I want?
How do Oz and Fetterman stack up? Fetterman won.
I hate this slander stuff. I really do.
The winner game now has an A+ cinema score and is certified fresh. An audience score of 99%.
Nobody's saying you can't do it. You can do it. You just gotta stop being so slimy, man. Really, seriously. You gotta take it seriously at the end of the day. If it's a hobby to you, then don't charge people for it. If you're not gonna take it seriously, don't charge people for it. Do what you were doing when you first started off, giving people paint for free. And that other one, I don't even know how to begin with that one at the end of the day. I've been doing this for many, many years, and this one's going to come in and act like he's something new. Unbelievable. You know I'm talking about the philosopher. they don't get it. That's why they're stuck where they're at and never gonna be to get out of it. That's the problem. They don't get it. I'm curious what you do when you come across a company that's using projector mapping applications and they need a 100% black level. What do you tell them? Because usually screens that can't do 100% black, the first thing they're doing is they'll lean on the expensive projector to say, well, you have to get a projector with a high caliber contrast capability to pull it off. So you just cost them more money. Just directing them to a very expensive projector. And if they don't want to buy the projector because it's too expensive, then what? After they see my setup, my unit, everybody's going to want one of these. I'm sitting there with these expensive OLED TVs. And I am at 100, my screen in my setup's going to be 150 inches, yeah. I'm going to have 150 inches on a P2. And that thing is not going to use, I'm going to, matter of fact, I'm turning off the contrast. Ain't no point in having it on. Literally, what upsets me about that, I'm going to be paying for something I'm never going to use. Literally. Never going to use this. Turn it off. What's the point? Black and black. That's not going to work. Just going to turn it off because we don't need it. Now for my setup in there, I'm going to get the, we have a theater version for this. It's actually darker than this. That's what I'm going to set up in there. I have a Black Edition gamer upstairs. Theater Black Series Edition Game upstairs and Black Series Edition Theater downstairs. I'll probably do an invisible setup for a little portable projector for my computer. Cool. What's this?
If you're a homeowner in Pennsylvania and you're still paying for electricity, then you could be missing out on free government assistance to go so.
Transition. Anytime a screen changes over from one to the next, that's a transition. Watch. No gray screen can pull that up. Not even a 2.0, not even gunmetal technology we developed can't do that. Go straight into black. Now, as I said before, I'm not going to be dealing with a lot of great topics out there. Most likely we're going to be on. We're going to bump into a certified screen. It's huge out there. Actually, I've never seen an actual company with it. I'm pretty sure they do have them, but I've never actually seen a company with a certified screen. Let's see white screens out there. Every time. I don't really see them out there. We'll put it up there for fun. We got certified, gray, we have silver. Silver. White, silver, gray, certified. Let's see if they can transition. They don't. They can't see contrast. Do it without hitting it. Why the technology has the nickname OLED-like, because it reacts just like an OLED TV. An OLED TV can pick up a 100% contrast level. That technology can do the exact same thing. And you don't even have to have a projector with all that contrast capability. Now when I pick up my P2, I'll have to turn that option off, because what's the point? We don't need it. Just going to turn it off. The place I'm moving into is way brighter than this. Way brighter. Technology has to maintain.
My boyfriend killed himself. She was telling me to do that.
That one had it up. Interesting. Now that's network grade 773 in a white sheet of paper. If you match the network grade 773, this is how you react to our technology. What we got to a time? We're gonna be downstairs. I want to do the demonstrations on the screen for gaming, but I don't know. Inside, I don't want to do them inside. I want to do them outside. I've done so many demonstrations on gaming applications inside. I'm sorry to say people, I'm kind of bragging, but it's boring for me. It is. I've done it too many times. So we're going to do it outside. I'm going to do a couple of gaming. We'll do some RetroPie outside, and we'll do the PS system outside, but I'm not doing it inside. It's just boring. I like being outside and then have that atmosphere and doing some gaming outside. And on top of that, the pictures look absolutely incredible for the website. So that's what we're going to do. And then once we're done that, I got to bring the screen back in, and we got to apply the theater version because we have it. It's almost done. It's downstairs. We'll be showing that off today also too. Now, I noticed that when talking about that particular screen, that calmed down these statements of saying it matches black technology. Now it works in a, what do you call it? Something they call it, I don't know what they call it for an environment, a low lumen ambient light environment. These don't work in low lumens, these work in high, low, whatever you throw at them. So, I guess they retract that one. Something we're asked all the time. Demonstrations. How do we compare to black? I don't know anybody thinking at the end of the day that they're just going to go with some black fabric and do the exact same thing as our technology. I could do that so many times on so many demonstrations, it's not even funny. I even have a surface downstairs that I already painted into the screen. Home Depot Dynasty paint. All our technology has these tests. Every last one. Anything running from any black technology we ever develop has to go through this test. Fabric, mesh, you name it, it has to go through it. Spray paint, micro, anything we can think of, it has to go through that. Where's my faux tape? I'm going to keep my strip up here. Let's go through all this stuff. Because what happens is, when I go to forum sites, when I go to Instagram, when I go to Twitter, any site that I land on, the first thing that always pops up is, I can do the same thing with black fabric. I can do the same thing with bed sheets. I can do the same thing with black paint. I can do the same thing with chalk paint. I can do the same thing with spray paint. No, you can't. We got the tests to back it up that you can't. Now, if the screen was gray, or if it wasn't truly black, the problem you would have is that when showing up the OLED demonstrations, it wouldn't have matched my sofa. So in order for that screen to come up in that OLED design with that black background, and to match my sofa, that means that screen would have to be black, wouldn't it? Because if it wasn't, it would come up gray. Boy, I'm going to have a ball. I get to wear suits. I get to go to freaking meetings. I get to display my screens just like this, but with other people watching it. I'm going to kill it. Kill it! Yeah. I can walk in there with that. I can walk in there dressed in a clown suit with oversized flip-flops and still kill it. Because I know what my technology is designed to do. Heck, I might just start getting a little crazy with it. I just may have a giant screen outside and just take some black paint and just go because I can do that. My stuff is tested. I mean, I can't pass a basic house paint test. That's house paint sitting against my screen right now. That's Black Dynasty by Home Depot. I remember. Do you remember? What you doing, Taco? What are you doing, Taco Bear? Are you in your box? Are you in your box? Oh, no. I don't know if you picked it up or not. Yeah, well, you know. They know better, too. But I've never had that problem since I'm here. Maui! 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 He's on the deck, acting stupid. Get him some tape. Where do we put the tape at? That's the magic question for the day. It's not there. It's never there. I'll take this instead. Do you remember? Do you remember the time? Oh, really? I'm just going to go down that road. I gotta figure out get my frog tape. I need it. I need it for testing. For demonstrations. Watch it fall down when I walk by. Now, that right there is a paint called Black Magic by Lowe's. It's actually the darkest one they have because I want something really dark to match our technology. You know what I mean? See what would happen. So, we have Black Magic. And we had the Dynasty paint from Home Depot. You know, someone basically swore up and down that was supposed to be our product at the end of the day. Oh! Dude, I test my stuff, man. We had an incident one time right here on this one had a screen here, and it was a projection screen. The back side of it was black. So in a live stream, this guy comes into my channel, you know who, and says, "I want you to turn it around on the back side and show it." I did. Right on the demonstration, and guess what? It came up dark when mine picked up a higher white level. I mean, that was embarrassing, wasn't it? Don't challenge me at the end of the day. My stuff is tested. Test myself. How dreadful! Oh. Let's see. We gotta find our tape. Where did we have tape at the last time? Now you see the different shades. Gotta go get some tape for that. We gotta find our tape. Where's that? That's a different shade of black. dad put his oil tape. I'm gonna bake a cake with that. Oh, now my oil tape. Yeah! Oh, oh.
Introducing the first ever all-electric Chevy Equinox EV, powered by the Ultium platform. With a GM estimated up to 300-mile range on a full charge, and a starting price around $30,000. It's everything you want in an electric SUV. Chevy Equinox EV, finally, an EV for everyone.
Law. Remember Seinfeld? So, Jamie, let me explain something to you. When I say my stuff is tested, I test it. There's 3 different forms of black paint, including the tablecloth. I can drop this at 1,000 lumens at 22 feet and still nail it and pass with no problem. I can walk into any business meeting, any establishment, any forum site with this technology, or any of my technology, and pass with flying colors. Without even breaking a sweat. Because I'm extremely brutal on my tests. My product has to work. It has to be put under extreme testing. It's because I do not like to go into a room and look like an idiot at the end of the day. That's the difference between me and you. You're afraid to ship your product here because you know the brutal testing that we do over here, and I know it won't work. 3 different forms of black paint. I told you about my friend who basically has a habit of playing music in the background while we're playing. It was Run DMC yesterday. Okay, well, this has been fun. So basically, we're going to be downstairs building the window to put in the window with the material because I need to know 100% this is going to push through the glass and show up on the other end, which is going to be pretty cool if it does work. And it should, we shouldn't have a problem. But let's see. So we're going to do 2 applications. We're going to do one with the long throw and one with ultra short throw to make sure that the image is going to push through. Let's see. Alright, so, yeah. So there's one time I never forget in a demonstration, like literally not a demonstration, but he kind of like took pictures of the house, but it looked like before we moved into it, and he says, look, there's a giant window here. Really? You just realized there was a giant window there the entire time. Like, I mean, as many screens as I've had set up there and pulled down, you can clearly see there's a window there. Just right now, I just pulled down a 150 inch to put the other screen in so I can shoot out the window. So I've had a 100 inch, 115 inch, 126 inch, 235 and 100, 235 and 138, and 235 at 158, and 135 inch screen. And every time I moved it down, you would see there was a window there. Okay, good job, Inspector Gadget. Good job. Sorry about that, but I can't stand when people do dumb stuff at the end of the day. Yeah, there's a window there. My goodness. Inspector Gadget. Go, go, Gadget. Go, go, Gadget. House paint. What is that? Trash bag. I had a trash bag laying over here, so I figured, why not? Trash bag. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get a screen, make it completely out of Velcro, coat it with that technology, so I can just go into a room and just throw stuff against the screen and none of it matches where it lands. Tell me that would not be a fun demonstration. Velcro projection screen, a giant piece of Velcro, and coat that with that black series technology, and then we can just go in the room and just take black objects, show a white level, and just let the people do it. Throw stuff against the screen and none of it's matching. Tell me that would be cool. Get them in on the fun. We got to think of interesting ways to do it. I'm going to do something interesting that nobody else is doing at the end of the day. Let's do some folks. Somebody has a nerve to sit there and he just tries to talk around. So I had to sit there and post, what about screen innovation? Look, let me tell you something. Screen innovation, not laughing at the technology. They make good technology. They do. They make good technology. And I said before that screen innovation is responsible for turning us into this direction, because at that particular time, I was Jamie at the end of the day. I made nothing but great screen paint products. I swore up and down that they were the best. They were this, they were that, another blah, 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 blah. But man, when I saw that black diamond, whoo, man, it's like having a small little TV in your hand. My buddy explained it perfectly clear, my buddy June. When he sat there and said, I said, how was it? Because he got it first before me. He got it for my birthday. I was obsessed with it because when I first saw the demonstration, I was like, on YouTube, he's going to YouTube and look up all kinds of cool stuff. There's a tech junk. And I was like, what the freak is that? He said, oh, that's a black diamond. You ever heard of this before? I said, no. He said, how much are these screens? Are crazy expensive. When I saw that demonstration, him walk out there and take that piece of black diamond and he would move it around. Everywhere he moved it around on the screen, that image would pull up. It would just show up. Impressive demonstration. I'm not a big fan of the guy at the end of the day. I'm not a big fan of him. But you have to respect how he did it and the way he went about doing it. But taking that surface and moving it around, everywhere that surface went, that image pulled up. The blues and greens and reds all showed up. But I thought the black diamond was black, because they called it black diamond. And I'm sitting there walking out of the store. My mind's just going 100 million questions running through my head. How is he doing this? How is he able to get a black screen to see that image? How is that even possible? That's how I didn't even think we even had the capability of doing that at the time. And then, on my birthday, my buddy June contacted me and said, hey, I got you a gift. And I said, what'd you get me? And I went down there, and there was a little envelope sitting on the table, and it said from Dallas, Texas, Screen Innovation, that's black diamond. I was like, oh! Went home, took that screen, hit my screen paint, it leveled everything. There was nothing that I had that could compete with that black diamond. Not a thing. Mind you, I had technology that was contracted. Couldn't touch it. It was beautiful. It picked up an amazing high white level and colors pushed through. And I looked at it, realized it wasn't black, it was like gunmetal, very dark gray. I just went back and asked my buddy June, I said, what color is this? Because it's not gray, it's, what is it? He said, they call them gunmetal screens. That's how I learned from him. I was fascinated by it. Absolutely amazing. And I had to make a decision that night after looking at all my paints, and I had to realize that, what direction am I going to go? I can spend my time fighting and arguing this, or I can basically join the dark side. And that's what I did. Except for if I was going to make a black screen, a screen that color, I wanted absolute black. That's what I wanted. I wanted a 100% black screen. And in our path of basically getting to that point, on the D5K and D6K, we were contacted by Screen Innovation. They saw the testing that we were doing and decided to contact me. And I don't want to talk about the rest of that, but it was interesting. That's all I'm going to say. But anyway, I had to respect the fact that that man spent 11 years in a garage engineering that technology. Do I hate his products? And no, I don't at the end of the day. I respect that he worked hard to get there. He has every right to be there. He worked to get there. Do I think his products are a little too expensive? Yeah, I do think they're expensive, but that's his business at the end of the day. I don't, at the end of the day. My job is to basically design a product that evens the playing field, that basically can perform better than the certifieds at the end of the day, cost the customers at a reasonable price that they can afford, and they don't have to go through all the complications of calibrating dark environments or ultra short projectors for certain screens. That's what my job is. That's why I kind of explained it to Part Tay and the other one, that it never was about you. You weren't even thought of. You didn't even know you guys at that particular time when I was testing against my first certified screen, which was Black Diamond. You weren't even thought of. You just happened to pop into the picture later on because you saw what I was doing and you became jealous. And you've been that way ever since. And if you want to sit there and argue and say that your products work, well, you got one sitting up there that matched network grade 773 and he's selling his product on a website, which he should not be doing because the product is a fraud. You got tons of cancel orders in my kitchen drawer showing you can't back up your products at the end of the day. You have no confidence in your work. You don't pass any test demonstrations, and you have a simple test with slip silver and network grade 773, and you can't seem to get past it. Can't even back up what you talk about on camera. So, while I'm over in the next level, you'll still be in the same pond. I'll be out there swimming out in the ocean. Just like this demonstration right here, go walk into any establishment. And the first thing that comes up, and I want them to ask that question. Oh, I want them to say, well, I can do the same thing to black paint. Thank you so much for giving me that opportunity to prove you wrong. And I can come in here, walk up on the camera, have a little story, have a little fun, joke around with them and everything. And as I'm having this conversation with them, one by one, I'm dropping the screen right there. And they're watching that screen produce that color while the other ones sit there and remain black. That's how you sell products, people. Have fun with it. Go in there and have a conversation. Bring out some old stories about back in the day, how you did this and how you did that. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. Because when they see that confidence level brimming through, they know this is a person who knows his technology and knows what he's doing at the end of the day. This is a person that does not play games. And as I'm having my little story, I can be telling a story about Hansel and Gretel, the three little pigs. And at the same time, proving my technology to be number one. Sit down at the table, draw those, scribble those, and the art pad a little bit, have a little fun, and text on my phone while they all sit there, just staring at the screen. They're all shock and awe. And by the time I walk out of there, I got me a contract. Just like I sat here right now, having this conversation with you. And at the same time, throwing us up on the screen, and there you are, watching. Now, in that environment, there's going to be no, oh, there's camera issues. There's going to be none of that. Because I'll be right there, right in front of these people every day. People can walk into my showrooms and see my technology every day. You naysayers, you're more than welcome to come down and see true technology. If you show. Yeah. This is going to be an interesting ride. Well, let's see. We're past time. Good gracious, we're always past time. Well, we got so much to show you. That's why we're always past time. Our videos are so long. But we have to go downstairs and we have to build the window projection screen. I got everything set up downstairs. I want all that recorded so I can have that documented for myself. And that way I can show it off when the other people at the end of the day. So we're basically going to be building a frame for the window. We're going to put the surface in there. And then we're going to do some demonstrations on the other end. I haven't even had breakfast yet. Taco-licious? You don't even do the dishes, so taco-licious. Funny cat, you. And you're interesting, kitty cat, Mr. Taco. Hey, Jamie, this look familiar? Yeah, that was black paint you had in there. Oh, by the way, I'm going to expect my receipts today. So for those of you who know, we had a someone who claimed to have our products, and we're still waiting for our receipts. We'll be expecting them today. They look exactly like the ones that you have for the 2.0. We both have the same platform. So I have Wix, he has Wix. So we both have the same platform. So they should look exactly like that. So I'm expecting one from PayPal and one from this site. One for the 38 and the other one for the 39. So I have that today. Thank you. Gotta have your receipts, and I do have your receipts, gentlemen. Gotta watch that.
Cinema score and is certified fresh with an audience score of 99.
I love how people think if they make a product that's really black without the ability to see white light, you're going to pick up a contrast level, no problem. You can't see color or white levels. They come up too dirty. This is what the Dynasty Home Depot looks like next to our technology. We got to do some more demonstrations. I love doing the black on black demonstrations. They're so much fun. Hey! Now, gentlemen, if I can do this, you can do the screens, the gray paints. Because I don't want anybody to think I come on camera and I'm pushing this guy to do these tests, even though we've done them already. And I'm not doing this against my own screen. Yes, I'm doing this against my own screen. Why would I miss out on the fun? Did anyone do anything that I'm not going to do? Oh, something else. I get more adrenaline rush. Oh, no, this is I'm going to see the skirt. I'm going to see the skirt. Well, skirt. I'm going to see that. White levels don't just pertain to white levels. White levels are in everything. Like the color green on that dress, and the red, and the blue, and the green involves white levels. It also involves contrast at the same time too. You have to have a balance in there. those of you out there, you know who you are, who have seasonal black paints, I would need to test your stuff to see basically if your paint can see a balance level. Can it receive white light? And we have to do those tests against black paints versus the product. So these are the tests that are required of black screens. And if you don't see a black screen paint not doing these tests, then there's a problem. Because you can very well get a can of paint that'll come up so dark you can't even see it. So they have to be able to back that test. I don't know how you guys are trying to give out ingredients on how to make black technology when you can't even make your own products right. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh man, the trailer level is through the roof, man. It is through the freaking roof right now. I'm telling you, offline and doing this demonstration, we're gonna crush it. I'm gonna have contracts everywhere. Can you say crush it? What? We're gonna crush it. We're gonna crush it. Now, if my screen was coming up great, it wouldn't be matching the furniture. It'd be virtually impossible. You're gonna have something called too much contrast. Well, yeah, you're oversaturated. You don't have any form of ability to see and receive white light. It's extremely important on black screens. These are test requests from a company called I Paint Screens. Yeah, we sent them down one of these demonstrations. We requested. We never got anything back. That's why we got tired of the video, Untouchable. I've heard so many times when people saying, oh, I got some. Can I see it, please? Show me the test. There's no test behind it, it's a waste of my time. As I explained to you before, for those of you who don't believe in God, I don't have trust in God. You see what it says, powered by God's technology? All my technology, everything we develop, everything we're blessed to have, comes from my Lord and Savior. And He is unstoppable. There's nothing we can't do. Nothing.
Laws and Fetterman stack up. Fetterman will vote with
We have, and he's like, no, come on, get me something crazy. I want this, give me this. No, I take that other one instead. It's more higher white levels. I'll take that. What's that? Oh yeah, we know the devil's upset. We know he's angry. We got to deal with it. All my technology comes from God. Everything. And remember, you naysayers are the ones that like to sit back and laugh about my Lord's blessing. Make jokes about my Lord's blessing. How it's supposed to be a scam at the end of the day. And how have the tables turned? You're outed as a scams. You can't back up your products at the end of the day. Products are failing left and right. And we're excelling to the next level. We can back up our product on any level we choose. I got to think of crazy stuff at the end of the day to figure out exactly how to challenge myself, because technology is that good. Man, and we're only still at 10%. We haven't even peaked the 50 mark yet. Now, how do we peak the 50 mark? We go after everything. Everything. I mean, if you have a screen, we come after it. I mean, not to be rude or disrespectful in any way. Not in that way. Trust me. We need to see which one is better. So we have to go on a seek and conquer. I love seek and conquers. Now you have an option. You can either go forward into battle or you can submit. Those are your options. If you decide you want to go against the technology, fine. Even if it's over the phone, we have a conversation, it'll never be brought up. Not ever. It's between me and you, that's it. That's all that matters. So I get some companies that don't want to be bothered with it. I can understand that. That's your business. I can keep that private. But if you're out there running your mouth and this, that, and the other, we'll come for your stuff. All of it. And we'll watch you cancel out one order after the next and put the money right back in my account. Can't pass that network grade 773 and that slip silver, you're not getting past that monster. Stop doing dumb demonstrations on basically trying to make other people's products at the end of the day. You can't even make your own stuff right. My goodness. That's funny. Oh. Hey, Jamie, that's that Dynasty, Warrior Dynasty paint right over there at Home Depot. You claim that's supposed to be our product? Here it is. You know, we've been using that through all demonstrations for fun, right? Now, since I've done this already for fun, can you please get those demonstrations done? I really would appreciate it if you basically go in and do the test demonstrations, because I'm just itching to know. I gotta see. What would that slip silver do to your product? I gotta see it. We all gotta see this. Challenge. Let's just say if this individual never mentioned me in any video, we never heard of him, never mentioned me, I couldn't care less. It's none of my business at the end of the day. It isn't. I could literally go on YouTube, on eBay, and I could buy all those products, and I can wipe them all out with no problem. But they've never mentioned me in any videos. They don't slander me. They don't. Why would I do that? At the end of the day.
Be rewarded for your generosity. Help save so many lives. Donate at CSO Plasma today.
But these two individuals at the end of the day, these guys, I tell you, I have never heard such nonsense in my entire life. Especially from that other one, the philosopher. My goodness. That is the, I mean, it's hilarious. It's funny. It's a perfect drinking game, to tell you the truth, honestly. But it's hilarious. I mean, just some of the things that he was saying in the tutorial about basically that he uses slightly a smaller screen because it's less paint to clean out on the roller. They're all going to have the same amount of paint saturating the roller, no matter what size screen you paint. If you dip it into the, forget it. We already know from the door. They're not trying to explain that one. And then you go through all that and it matches your theater wall. You give them approximately 2 to 3 inches to paint a line across the screen to pour it down. That's never going to work. If this is a thin solution, it's going to expand. Most people don't even know how to paint. We put down, I honestly myself wouldn't even know that. That basically, we got to pour approximately, you're not going to get approximately 3 inches from one. No, it's paint. It's going to expand. That's what's going to happen. Oh my goodness, man. Trying to make it sound so technical. All that, and it matched freaking a, let's put it away. This is how funny it is. I'm trying to put it away. We can understand it. It's like somebody blindfolding somebody. and putting them through all, I think they did it on Family Guy, putting them through all these crazy freaking tests and stuff they got to go through just to get to this secret door in this secret cave. And all the while, all they had to do was just go around back and open up. Oh, yeah. I did see that on Family Guy. I think it was, yeah. They were telling this guy about the Bat Cave and how basically how secret, they blindfolded him. They had to go through all these different riding around so they couldn't figure out where it was at. I mean, by ear and all this stuff like that. And he went through all this crazy stuff. And you just seen Robin come out through the back with an open screen door. That's pretty much what you did. All that. Yeah, a thumb scan. We got a retina scan. We have, you know, your the whole fingerprints, and you have that voice recognition software and all this stuff and all this crazy stuff you had to go through, answer like 20 riddles and all this other nonsense and go through all that, and then you just could have went around back and opened up the screen door. And then talking about how it's not a paint and how the polymers and all that stuff. Oh my goodness. I would love to see you in a business meeting. I really would. The guy would just sit there and go, oh. Okay, man, look, what are you selling? What is it? What is this? No one's going to do this. No one's going to sit there and spend and paint that much time down on the screen. It's just not going to do it. It's too much work. It is. It's too much work. Partay, I painted this screen in no time at all on camera. I laid it right there on my floor. I went around the sides of the screen. I went and set it, dried it, hung it up, and dried it. Did a demonstration right there. I do it for every batch number. For the time it takes you to paint a screen, I can go in, drop a screen to the ground, paint it, done. Matter of fact, I got to do one a day. I have to do a paint in a day for the new technology. Yep. And that's when my signature move is to take my thing and just go. It takes too long, man. No one wants to do that to paint a screen in. Why don't you make other versions of Dynasty Paint? Oh well. Oh, I got charged. I get this time. Every time I get a chance to text, I do this stuff at the end of the day. That's my black hoodie. I just thought I'd throw it up there for fun because I got kind of bored. So now we got a hoodie. We got the Black Dynasty from Home Depot. We got Black Magic from Lowe's. We got some other black paint. I don't know what that's called. And then we got black fabric down the middle of the screen. Should I put some black socks up there? Come on, man. I can do this with no problem. Where are your tests? Now we got a black hoodie up there, a black hoodie. So we got a hoodie. There are 3 different forms of paint and a tablecloth. know my confidence level is to the roof, but this is how I like to work. I know. Customers love this, naysayers. They do. They love it. I know. At the end of the day, the naysayers will get mad at me for this. But customers love this. Because not only can I crush you guys in the process, but I can do crazy stuff like this in the day. Ah! You can't. So the other day, I was washing some clothes. I'm like, dear, we need to wash some clothes. And he was like, what are you washing? Maybe a couple pair of pants. We'll hang them out of the line for them to dry. Maybe later, we may get to watch a movie off them. What do you think, Sophie? Do you think you'll watch a movie off them? I don't know. Let's move this over here for a minute. We have to make some room. We're running out of room here. Yeah. Now, sometimes I walk in front of the projector, right? And people think that, okay, he walks in front of the projector with his black pants on. Maybe that's the same thing he makes the screens out of. And then I go, no. It's a little bit more different than that. It doesn't work. It doesn't pick up white light. So I decided to go upstairs and get some of my, my pants, and put them up against the screen. So that's a different kind of fabric right there. Each one's different fabric. The hoodie's a different fabric. The pants are a different fabric. Isn't that pretty cool? See, they say, do I want to embarrass you? I can embarrass you badly. I can throw my pants up there and they won't even match the screen. Hold on. Adrenaline rush is coming. Hoo-ah! Yes. You don't know what you're against at the end of the day. I tried to be, at the end of the day, honestly, if I want to embarrass you, honestly, I'll buy all your stuff and I'll watch you cancel out. And then I'll have my people come and buy your stuff, and I'll line your stuff up one by one on my table. I'll reverse engineer all your stuff. I'll make it far better than what it is. And then I'll take my new stuff, which is your stuff, and blow your own stuff out with it and charge people nothing for it. You really want to go down that road with me? I'll write the check for you, and I'll cash it for you at the same time. When I explain to you, you are not on my level of technology, trust me, you're nowhere near it. When I watch you doing demonstrations of trying to make our products, it's a laugh show at the end of the day. I can literally go upstairs and take a hoodie and my pair of pants and stick it against my screen that are black and they won't match. I can take several different forms of black paint, I can take black fabric, whatever I want, throw it against your screen, doesn't work. Do you have an idea how impressive a demonstration that is for me to walk into a meeting with a bunch of investors and say, hey, just tell them a story about how my aunt likes to hang her clothes up and she likes to get that autumn breeze, blowing through her clothes. Have a little story with it. Have some fun with it. You never thought in this demonstration that Mr. Bird would come back and throw a hoodie and a pair of pants up against the screen. Caught you off guard, didn't it? Yeah, that's why we like to do things differently over here. Now, gentlemen, when you have the time, get your test done. Where are your tests? Excuses. Bum, 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 bum. I got that a couple of times. I walk around the screen with black pants on, and people think, "Oh, you can do the same thing." Nah, you know, you can't. Trust me, jack your system up. Don't do that. Do it the right way. You buy our stuff at the end of the day. That's why. Let me see. Partay your stuff at the end of the day. Your stuff is nothing. I've seen your product a million times over. Your stuff is new paint at the end of the day. You matched your wall. You should never have matched your wall at all, period. After going through all that. Never. Oh, man, it looks really dirty. I'm looking at the side of the screen on this side. It looks really dirty. That'd be great. Yeah, Instagram. My pants and my hoodie up there. I don't have anything else black in the house. I'll find some stuff. Order some stuff. I can literally say in the video demonstration that I do my pants. Actually, I did that in the Phantom. We did that in the Phantom. We do black t-shirts up there. Everything we're throwing against the screen. The Black Series. When we leave out of here, gentlemen, let me explain something to you. This is our final and last technology, which means we are pushing in our all into this technology. Our all. The best of the best. This technology is going to be flawless on so many levels. At 10%, even my hoodie and my freaking black cargo pants don't even match this screen at the end of the day. I want to catch you a little break, gentlemen. If you ever mention Black Series anywhere in your demonstrations, I'll buy all your stuff, get it down here, and wipe all your stuff, both together. You and Partay together, I will wipe your stuff all together in one hit. It'll be an embarrassing demonstration. I'm not going to reverse your stuff. Don't care about that. I'm not going to take the time for that. That's a waste of my time. But I'll really embarrass you. I mean, really, really embarrass you. I'll buy everything that you have. So, Partay, if I were you, I would shut down your website as fast as possible. And Crow, if I were you, I would try to cancel orders as fast as possible. But I'm going to buy your stuff first, have you cancel every last order, put that money right back into my banking account, and then I'm going to make a phone call and have my people get it for me. And then I'm going to blow all your stuff out and his stuff at the same time on a Black Series. And we'll do a thorough demonstration. We'll do it on ultra short throw. We'll do it on the small, Old Faithful 1000 projector. We'll do it with the lights out. We'll do it with the lights on. We'll take it outside. Thorough 3-hour test demonstration. If you ever mention that technology's name. It's kind of like going into the bathroom going, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. But except for this one, it'll be Bloody Mary, and it'll be quite much more frightening at the end of the day. And you can sit there and cry all you want, and sit there and say, oh, it's cameras and this, that, and the other. Which way you want to have it? You want me to do it on camera live, or do you want me to wait till I get my showroom and do it with other people so they can watch it? All right, just want to make sure. All right, with that being said, people, just to warn naysayers at the end of the day to stay in their place, stay in your lane, stay where you belong at. You don't belong in this area at all, period. And for the customers that are going to get a chance to enjoy an amazing technology, oh, I cannot wait for them to have this. I cannot wait. This is going to be beautiful. I'm trying to figure out exactly what kind of surface to put it on. Like a really thin, sheet piece of fiberglass would be really nice. Then we got that black rear technology. Oh, that's going to look really sick. So I'm going to have all different kinds of showcases in the new setup and give you some ideas on how you might want to set your screen up. And it's going to be affordable. We are going to make sure it's affordable so everybody can be able to enjoy the technology. All right. Well, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed. Got to get out of here real quick. I have to go downstairs. I got to still upload again. We got work to do today. So I got to go downstairs and I have to record me building the frame to stick in the window to put the material in to hit it with the projector so we see if the image is going to push through on the other end. And once that's done, I got to upload another video for that, and I have to send it over to 2 companies that are building your storefronts that are going to involve that technology. It's freaking cool. All right. Not much to do, much to do. And of course, as always, we thank our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for blessing us with amazing technology. I need a couple more pair of black pants. I like that one right there. We got to do like 3 pairs of black pants. That'd be cool. All right, got to go. Thank you all, and God bless.